Hello ladies and gents, welcome back for some more OU battles. I haven't had fun with God in a while for a while, so let's go ahead and have some fun with him. Look at his team, he's going to lead off with that little fortress. Or Polytoad. Looks like he has a rain dance. He might lead off with the Polytoad. That's what I would do if I was him. Which means he's going to have the Ice Beam, which means I'm going to go for the Gastrodon, get that little Toxic going on. Actually, let's lead off with Meth. Get the light screen up because we're going to need it. In the long run, we're really going to need that light screen. He does have the Mega Blastoise, so that's going to be annoying. He does go into Ferrothorn. So let's go into Absol and just Mega Evolve right away, so that way you don't get as many spikes up. He goes for the Stealth Rock, okay. Let's just go for the Taunt. He's probably going to obliterate me, so that's just going to hurt. Okay, he's going for the Lead Seed set. No, only God can do this moveset. I'm sorry, but only God can. Go for the Taunt. Go in here, let's see what he brings. He brings in the Blastoise. We're going to have a fun time with this guy. Sleep Powder. Good night, sleep tight, our little one. Good night, I'll have a blissful... Oh, damn, and we missed too. Okay, that was a giant kick into the pants. Okay, so he's gonna go ahead and go straight for the Hurricane. We all know it's gonna happen. Just keep going for a Sleep Powder. I will be able to live one Hurricane thanks to the Reflect. Sleep Powder, that thing's now asleep, thank God. Okay. Let's go ahead and just go straight into how do we want to play this? How do we want to play this indeed? Let's go into Croissant and just go start Stone Edging everything we can as fast as possible. Actually, let's get some Stealth Rocks up for that residual damage since he should be switching out into Ferrothorn. Oh, I was expecting Ferrothorn, not Blastoise. So this is interesting. Okay, I'm going to take this chance to go into Gastrodon now. Gastrodon really doesn't fear anything that Blastoise wants to toss my way. Unless, of course, has Pursuit, then Croissant doesn't... He's not going to enjoy that, not very much. Probably going to have to switch back into Polytoad here pretty soon, so... We got to expect that. He goes for the Ore Spear. Like I said, Gastrodon has no problems with this. Take this chance to go for a Toxic. Toxic whatever we can and everything we can. Gastrodon's going to be the main player here. Does go into Ferrothorn, which makes me to believe he is carrying that Power Whip. So that's going to be... Take the chance to go into Absol. Go straight for the Super Power. Absol is really not going to do much for this team. He does go for Lead Seed, but it gets bounced and he's going to be immune. So there's going to be that Pursuit. I'm going to go straight for the Super Power, like I said. Get as much damage done as possible. He's going to probably be predicting the Taunt, so he's going to be switching out. Which he does. He goes on the Polytoad. I'm going to go straight for the Super Power. That did good chunk. I'm not going to stay in because he is not going to... Absol's not going to enjoy that Will-O-Wisp or that Scald from the Will-O-Wisp. Well, the burn from the Will-O-Wisp, you know what I mean. Goes into Keldeo now. And if it's the physical set, I'm going to be partially screwed here. Fearing that, I'm going straight into Meth. He shouldn't be going for a Hydro Pump. Actually, this thing should be split, so that's going to be a whole little thing. Goes for this. I question your methods. Okay, so Meth's going to have to die here. Meth's not really going to do much. He has more of a special defensive team. Like I said, Gastrodon's going to be the main player here. I was expecting a Sacred Sword from this thing, but... Okay. We can work with this too. He could stay in and go for a Calm Mind. He goes for the Icy Wind instead. No idea why. Get the Reflect up. Just for later in case he wants to set up something else. Now then, I'm just going to go ahead and Toxic this fine little lad here. Thank you, I enjoy that special attack boost. Now then, I don't have to fear the Sacred Sword if he does carry it. I'm just going to go straight for the Skull. Just burn everything we can. That's all we can do. Just burn. Does go into Ferrothorn. This is getting a bit tedious. Get the burn, please. Burn. Yes, we get the burn. Okay. Now then, I'm going to take this chance to go into Mega Absol. If he's double switches, I'm going to be fine with that. I'm going to be very content with that. I really have no problem with double switching with him at the moment. Now then, let's see what he's going to do. He's going to Gyro Ball. Oh, okay. Thankfully, we had the Reflect up. I'm just going to go straight for the Super Power. Hopefully we kill this thing. Hopefully. I doubt it. It's probably going to be doing 36%, and then we're probably going to die to the combo of Iron Barbs and... No, he has leftovers. Probably going to die to the combo of Iron Barbs. He does bring this in beautifully, though, expecting close combat. Like I said, I just want that thing dead, so that's why I'm going for it. Which means he's going to go for a Hurricane. So, I'm going to go ahead and just go straight into Croissant. Scare this thing out. Hopefully he doesn't wake up first turn. I hope he doesn't. It's going to be a bummer if he does. Okay, he's still asleep. And go straight for a Stone Edge. It's going to hurt on whatever he decides to bring in, except for that Ferrothorn. I could double switch, but oh well. Thankfully I didn't double switch, because he would have bring in the Keldeo, and oh my god. That missed. That's just unfortunate. You know, you can't say anything else other than unfortunate. Now then, let's see. He's probably going to go for the skull. He goes for the secret sword. That does hurt like hell, which is why I was afraid of it, in all honesty. Now then, I'm going to go into Dury, expecting another sacred sword. Secret sword. I keep calling it sacred sword for some reason. He does double switch. I guess he was fearing the skull or something, and he didn't want to get burned. So, we did have that going for us now. No, because steel resists psychic, I believe. Let's just go straight for the Signal Beam. It's going to do neutral damage. He goes for a Protected Scout, what I'm going to do. Signal Beam hurts everything on his team, but now that he sees that, I'm going to go for the extra sentry, predict him to go into his little Thunderous. Which he goes on Polytoad instead. So that thing's going to die now thanks to extra sentry. So we don't have to worry about that. We have a meth for a Polytoad, so which means we don't have to worry about rain unless he carries something else for the rain dance. Does go into this now, so that's going to be fun, I guess. Go for the extra sentry, do as much damage as possible. Hopefully kill it. 33%. It does not die. Hopefully we get it this time. I'm pretty sure Durian will be able to live a hurricane. Oh, it goes for a knockoff. It's life warped. Okay, so we both die. I'm gonna take this chance to go into Absol. Okay, yeah, I did click Absol. And I'm expecting the Ferrothorn to come out. It does come out. I'm just going to close combat. It hits nice on everything on his team. I mean, superpower. Sorry about that. Absol will be able to live. It's going to become death fodder. We'll just say that. Absol's going to become death fodder. I am really going to need Absol later on, so I have to be very careful with how I treat Absol. I'm going to have to switch out here. Gashon has no problem taking whatever the hell this Blastoise wants to throw at me. Unless, of course, it gets a crit, then it's going to be a different matter. I'm going to have to recover this turn. Does Mega Evolve, and there goes the Aura Spear. Ow. Crap. Okay, I don't think I can recover from that. We'll find out. I'm going to be slow. No, he decides to switch. Okay, thank God I got lucky. He brings in the Keldeo now. So I'm going to keep recovering. As he's going to go for the Sacred Sword, which is going to hurt like hell. We had to reflect up. Ouch. Okay. God's going to have to die. I apologize, God, but you're going to have to die for the greater good. Goes for the Sacred Sword. I did not want to lose Gashadon for me being too over. I didn't want to be overconfident on his defense. Ooh, he lived with 33%. That's unfortunate. I thought I would have killed from that range. But Toxic does its job. I'm going to go into Absol expecting a Ferrothorn, and then I'm going to double switch into Gashadon as he goes into his Blastoise from there. If he leads off with a Blastoise, good for him, you know. Good for him. He goes into Raikou instead, so ouch. I'm gonna go ahead and switch straight into Gashadon. This is something I don't want. I was expecting a Ferrothorn in all honesty, but oh well. Hopefully it doesn't carry the Pursuit. It shouldn't kill me anyways, but if it does, then next time I switch into Stealth Rocks, that should kill me in the end. Let's go ahead and see what we can't get here. I'm playing with fire right now. My only way to win is Gashadon. It can block everything. Wait, hold on. How much? 65%. Okay, it can block from. It can block. Yeah, it's going to be a good wall to what he has at the moment, so I really got to treasure how I play with Gashadon right here. Goes for the Volt Switch. I am immune. It sucks to be you. So he's going to have to switch out. Now I'm going to go straight for the Skull. He's going to manually switch out into Ferrothorn. And I'm just going to hope the Scald plus the Burn is going to kill it. It does not. As unfortunate as that is. Okay, Absol. It was nice knowing you. Thank you for staying. See you around next time. Does double switch out into Blastoise. I am faster in a close combat. Superpower will kill it. Unless, of course, it has the Aqua Jet. In which case, what can you do, you know? What can you do? He doesn't, so that Blastoise is dead. Next time, no, Ferrothorn will still live the switch in from the Stealth Rocks. Does bring in Raikou, which makes me believe he is Choice Scarfed. I'm just going to go straight for the Superpower, get as much damage as possible. It is Choice Scarfed, so what to do. I hope that's not Hidden Power Grass, because if that is, that's going to be another world of trouble. I'm just going to go recover, see what he wants. No, I'm just going to go straight for the Scald on the off chance he does bring in the Ferrothorn, which he does. Boop! That thing's dead. Okay. I should have gone for the cover. The burn would have killed it in the end, but oh well. Let's see what this Raikou carries. Hopefully it's nothing too detrimental to my health. Go for the Scald, because I have nothing else to do to it. Hopefully we get the burn. And then I can just recover whatever damage I take. We'll find out here in the beer. Well, I am drinking, so I apologize for that. Apparently my mind has other things going on. Hidden Power, okay. Gashadon will be able to easily just... Let me get the burn. That's what I was hoping for earlier. That's going to be the end of the game. Gastrodon saved my ass, thankfully. And it is Choice Guard, judging by how he's played it. Whew, that was a bit scary, I gotta say. That was scary. And I apologize for the beer comment. I am drinking at the moment, just 'cause I could. No real reason, anyways. So that's gonna be the end of that game. Thank God I prized Gastrodon as much as I did, and really did save me in the end. Just to go show you, sometimes a tank is more than your carries or your revenge killers in the end. Whew. Okay, so that's gonna be the end of that game. See you guys around next time. Ja.